All right, y'all. I'm back. And as you can see, it looks a little different. Y'all said y'all wanted the full screen video. So, I had to do full screen. I made the screen. I think somebody told me the screen needs to be 80%. I need to be 20%. So, as you can see, that's where we're at. So, we got me down here in this little circle. And we got the bird video up top. We're going to do the trash talking video because I absolutely love a great trash talker. I was one of those ones when I played basketball. I talked the biggest game because I was not the biggest person, and I backed it up. I backed it up when I had to. So, let's get into it. We're gonna see what some of these legends got to say about Larry Bird and his trash talk because I heard it was absurd. So we're gonna get straight into it. Hopefully my volume is good. Let me double check and make sure all that is good because I don't want y'all to be like, oh, do it again. So let's see. I'm gonna turn my mic down a little bit too, so you might not hear me as much, but you'll still hear me. So I'm gonna turn me down about right there, and we're gonna go ahead and get going. I'm gonna try to get going now.
So we playing them in the last play. He says to James Worthy, he says, "You guys don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna go right over there that corner." He said, "They're gonna set a screen for me. We're taking the ball out." He said, "I'm gonna curl right over," and he's telling us to play. He's telling us to play before they even take it out. He said, "I'm gonna go right over to that corner and I'm gonna catch it, and I'm gonna shoot it, and I'm gonna tie the game or win the game, whatever the case may be." They take the ball out, and I think it was either Danny or
DJ,
the late great DJ.
Yeah.
Take the ball out. The man curl right to the corner, caught the shot, shot a three, game over. It's like, are you effing kidding me?
Go to shake his hand.
I'm gonna pause for a second. I don't know if y'all realize, like, I'm sure y'all do, but it's for you to say I'm gonna do exactly this on the basketball court and then go do exactly what you said you was about to do while somebody is guarding you and they can't do anything to stop you. Do you know how different? Do you know how different you gotta be to make a play like that? But we're gonna get back to it. I'm not gonna pause it no more unless there's something crazy. But I'm gonna just go ahead and let it run, man. I'm gonna let it run, and then I'll do my talking after.
Playing against the Boston Celtics in the Boston Garden. Go shake, and Larry put both hands behind his back. He wouldn't shake my hand. I said, okay, he's just getting into the game. In the first play of the game, he said, "You don't even belong in the league, Holmes." And he shoots a three. Now, I wasn't mad that he made the three. But I said, "There's something, this called me Holmes." and he came down and did it again, so I'm pissed, So the next time down, see me on the breakneck pitch, and I jump up and I throw it down on him. I mean, he fouls me. And he said, "Hey, Rook, I like you. You got heart." He said, "But I'm still getting 30 on your ass." I mean, that's who he was. But that was the only time he ever talked trash to me because he respected me because he knew that I was going to keep coming. That really taught me something, If you wasn't prepared to play against guys like that, you got embarrassed.
I always tell this story about Larry Bird. I remember him, he was cursing under his breath. And I asked him, I said, "Larry, what's going on with you?" He says, "You guys are being disrespectful to me." And I says, "What are you talking about?" He says, "You guys are putting a white guy on me." That's disrespectful.
Yo.
Wait, who's the white guy you put on him?
I can't remember who it was. I just started laughing. I had no comeback. But he says, "It's disrespectful when y'all put a white guy on me." And I'm sitting there like, I'm laughing in the middle of a game.
Larry told Robert Reedy the other day that he should have stayed in preaching. That was funny. He had 50 points.
And Larry Bird ain't never playing no great defense. He like sagging off a little bit. So he tell the guy, "You can't shoot. I'm not worrying about guard you." I said, "Man, shoot it in the face. Shoot it."
Mark hit a three-pointer on Larry Bird and said, "Take a look at that." And Bird just came right back and hit three three-pointers in a row, and just basically said to him, and we all heard it, that you're out of your league.
Or he'd say, "Danny, get me the ball," or "DJ, get me the ball. I got this guy in the torture chamber down here."
Oh my God, the
Why the
torture
guy was
chamber?
standing right there listening to him say it.
The baller went to Larry, and Isaiah was all out of whack. He had the ball at three-point range. He goes, hey, who's guarding me?" Everybody looked around. He just stood there, held the ball, and Isaiah said, he ran out there and just shot it, three-pointer. Too late.
Was the originator of getting in your face and talking trash. And then you sit there and you go, well, this guy up in my face talking noise. He ain't that fast, he's slow, but he knew how to aggravate you, agitate you enough to get you out of your game.
I was guarding in my rookie year. He looked at me and he goes, "You can't stop me." And I looked at him and I said, "Gosh, boy, you're so confident." He was confident. You're a rookie. You don't know anything. He proceeded to score like 10 straight points on me. Coach took me out the game. He walks by and he's laughing at me.
Larry Bird catches the ball in the corner. I take off running out at Larry Bird. And right when he's getting ready to shoot, I jump. And as I go by, him, he tells me, he says, "Fly, Bird." And I go right by him. He shoots the ball. It's nothing but nylon.
Larry Bird was a pain in the neck. Anytime we had a chance.
I know I said I wasn't going to pause again, but can we just talk about the star status of some of these legends in this video? Clyde, Brad Daugherty, bro. There is legends. Dominique Wilkins, like, man, for this to be a whole video speaks volumes. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I don't think there are many other players that played in the NBA that can have a compilation of people talking about them talking trash. Maybe Gary Payton, but I don't know. Gary Payton wasn't backing it up like Larry Bird. I'm sorry. If you're a Gary Payton fan, I'm so sorry I just said that, but let's just be honest. Gary Payton could guard, but offensively, like, anyway.
It's the win. Larry Bird changed that.
Larry Bird. That was his own shot.
There was a certain confidence you had because, you know, if you ever got in trouble and give the ball to Larry and get out of his way, then he'd deliver.
The double team and Bird. Larry, fake, fall away.
Do you remember? Well, you had the Bird night.
I had the Bird night. That was a tough night, man. You know, the biggest argument that night is, well, you only scored 6 on me.
But nobody was guarding Bird, were they?
Well, we were trying.
You were trying to.
No, but when a guy is literally coming up the court, calling his shots, and, you know, Bird talked a lot of trash.
And that's in New Orleans.
That's in New Orleans. In that game, we're on the free throw line, and he's like, he literally says, left side across the 3, and you're listening to him. That's a tough feeling.
But, okay, so you guys got, Antoine Carr and Cliff Levingston got fined by Fratello, I think.
And Eddie Johnson for celebrating.
Celebrating Bird.
Yeah, it was the best film session. Every time when I see Mike, we still laugh.
God,
it was
so
it was the greatest film session ever, because back then you didn't have, you know, you watched the real game and just went, you know, with a video. And Mike rewound the celebration 20 times. He just kept, not the shot, he just kept rewinding it, showing the guys, you remember they were giving each other high five.
And then somebody falls off the bench.
Yeah, that was Eddie Johnson. That was Eddie Johnson.
Yeah.
Eddie Johnson falls off the bench in laughter, and Antoine Carr and Cliff gives each other high five. And our film session was 20 minutes of that. So it was.
It wasn't somebody not playing good defense on Bird. It was you guys celebrating Larry Bird.
And Fratello wouldn't let it go. He just kept rewinding. And it was.
I think Bird went by the bench one time too.
He fell in the bench.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, and he called that one. That was the one where he fell in it. He literally said, "Off the glass into the trainer." And, yeah, and so
off the
it was
glass
a bad night.
into the trainer.
When Larry got on the roll, started shooting the ball, every shot was going in.
Goodbye, she's gone.
I guess the 2-pointer was too close.
When he ran by the bench, he goes, "That's a heat check. Just see how hot I am." All right, he runs by Frank Layden, who's the funniest guy in the league, and Frank is coaching, and Larry says to him, "Hey, Frank, don't you have anybody on that bench that can guard me?" He goes, "So nobody out here can." Frank looked down at the bench and goes, "No."
He'll look at you like, "Hey, what you doing out here? You better call somebody else." I even heard him tell the coach, "Hey, look, coach, you better get somebody else out here to guard me because I'm killing this guy."
In last year's playoffs, Person was out to make Bird eat his words while adding a few choice comments of his own.
Chuck Person, he definitely has his reputation. During the playoffs, he just went AWOL, you know, and he just went to work.
You can see Gilson playing a little Bird, giving it back to him. Chuck Person can talk some trash to
that is a little special because I've known Chuck for a while, and we've always had run-ins, but it always seems like I get the last word.
Bird's ability to get the final word has made for many a magic moment. And this week, we relive a game when Larry was in rare form, and Xavier McDaniel was eager to lend an ear.
Tie game, 13 seconds to play. Celtics basketball, no shot clock.
They called a timeout. He said, you know I'm going to get it. And I said, I know I'm going to be waiting.
I'm going to timeout. I'm going to a play, and I said, all right, this is what I'm going to run. All right, then as you get the ball, you go over here, and you pass to Kevin, then you go to the corner, and Robert, you come over. Then about that time, Larry steps in and says, Coach, why don't you just give me the ball and tell everybody to get out of the way?
Oh, my
God. After the timeout, we walked back on the court, and Larry's going down to his position, so he tells Xavier, he says, I'm getting the ball.
Yeah, he said, I'm going to get it right here. I'm going to shoot it right in your face.
10 seconds. 5, and Bird has the basketball. Look out.
Bro.
2 seconds on the clock.
Why is he so different?
I didn't mean to leave 2 seconds on the clock. I walked back to the sideline like, damn.
Larry Bird just phenomenal the way that he will contribute in the clutch time.
Larry was complaining to the refs, and I was complaining to the refs, and the next time down the court, he got in my face.
I was up 38-6. That's how I summarize it.
The 84 Olympic team is playing an exhibition game against a bunch of pros, including Larry Bird, and they were in the warm-ups. And a ball bounced down from the college end of the court to the pro end. And Michael Jordan went down to chase it. The ball happened to be picked up by Larry Bird. And Michael went up a few feet away from Larry Bird and held out his hands. And Bird took the ball and fired it back down the court over Jordan's head. As if to say, you're not only not getting this ball, I don't give a damn who you are. Larry Bird knows exactly who this guy is and what's going to happen in the next few years. And he wants to get every edge he can get right now.
I got a pulled hamstring, so I'm not playing tonight. He walks down to me. Man, I'm sorry you're not playing, but he said, I'm going to tell you what. Since you're here, I'm going to put a show on for you. So you just sit back and watch, okay? And I'm like, man, get out of my face, man. I want to hear that. You know, that's Celtics and the Lakers. Every time he hit one, he look at me.
I remember we were playing Washington in Washington one night, and Larry just hit what would have been the game-winning shot, but KC called timeout.
It won't count. It does not count. Boston had called a timeout.
Larry came back to the bench, and he was a little upset.
He looks at the bench and says, hey guys, when I come back after timeout, I'm going to go right to the same spot, and I'm going to kick it in.
He told Washington, I'm going to get the ball.
2 seconds left. The Bullets by 1. Aims to Bird. He gets a good shot in the shoulder.
That is insane, bro.
This is something else.
Like, I can't get over that.
Incredible. Bird wins it at the buzzer.
All right. So, it's safe to say the trash talk that Larry Bird was dishing out wasn't, you can't even say it was like, yes, there was a little bit of disrespect, but it was the most respectful disrespect ever because he didn't lie. He didn't lie. He said exactly what he was gonna do and did it. Bro, like, I'm gonna be honest, him hitting a game winner, but the coach calling a timeout, and they have to replay the same thing, and he hits the same shot from the same spot in the same fashion with a little bit more difficulty, and then tells everybody before he even takes the shot, says, I'm gonna hit the same shot in the same spot, and you're not gonna be able to do anything about it. Bro, I don't think, like, that is just, Larry Bird is cut from a different cloth, okay? And I know I've been on Larry Bird for the past 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, but man, it's just like every week where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do something different. I can't because I find another video and he's proving that he's trying to move his way into my top three all time. I think is he trying to do that? Because like my top three has been solidified my entire life. But am I about to move Larry Bird in there? Who can I take out? Because I'm not gonna lie, y'all probably aren't gonna like my top three. Y'all probably aren't, but I don't care. I was a little guard, okay? So Allen Iverson has a very, very special place in my heart because he's the reason I have this tattoo. I have the 3 tattooed on my leg. Like, literally, I have the Allen Iverson jersey number tattooed on my leg. Matter of fact, I'm going to back up so y'all can see it. Just so y'all know I'm not kidding. Like, it's right there. So, I love Allen Iverson. He's in my top 3. Obviously, LeBron James. He brought a championship to my team. I'm a Miami Heat fan. And Dwayne Wade was my other. So, that's just my 3. I'm not saying that this is the top 3 list that we should argue for everyone. This is just my top 3. But Larry is slowly starting to push. Oh man, I hate to say this because I love Flash too, but he's slowly starting to push D-Wade out of my top 3. Just because the swagger, man. Like I love a player that carries themselves like they know, like he knows, like I'm him. Like Larry Bird was the original him. Like when you like I don't know if anybody like it's slang now, but when you hear that somebody is him, like it's Larry Bird. Like it literally, he embodies him. Like he is him. So man, like I said, I love the trash talk. I'm a trash talker when it comes to sports, video games. We can be playing chess. I'm gonna talk crazy to you because that's just the competitor in me. And Larry Bird, I love that. I love seeing that because that's how I grew up. Like my family, we're a trash talking family. So I definitely appreciate somebody that can talk trash and back it up. But man, like I can't. Larry, man, you proving your point to be the GOAT, man. And every video I watch, it gets tougher. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I said this like the last 2 videos. I gotta see somebody else, man. I gotta start diving into some of these other legends, man. I might go Magic next. I was thinking about Jordan, but I got a thing against Jordan. Yes, Jordan is great, but I've argued with too many of the older generation about Jordan. I don't want to get on the internet and have to argue about this with y'all because my opinion on Michael Jordan is gonna forever stand and nothing's changing it. But we might have to check out Magic next, or oh man, I'm not gonna lie. I have a dark horse legend that I want to check out. His career was cut a little short due to injury, but I wanna dive into the Penny Hardaway. I want to see what Penny Hardaway was talking about, man. So I don't know. I'll probably go Magic next, then we might go Penny after that, and then definitely got to talk about Jay Will. I love Jason Williams. He's one of my guys. So there's some legends we're gonna have to tap into, and who else? There was another one. Jerry West. I want to see a little bit about Jerry West because I was not very familiar with his game. We might have to tap into Jerry West next, honestly, because I need to just see that for myself. Because in my head, the highlights that I've seen, I wasn't the biggest fan, but I gotta just see it because that's the logo. That's the logo. So we might have to just take it back to where it really started. So I just want to say thank y'all for sticking with me throughout this Larry Bird series, man. And we're good. Don't get me wrong. This isn't the last Larry video. But I do want to see some other legends, man. I know the guy. There's a guy on TikTok right now that's saying that we're done with the 90s. I'm finna step into the 90s, man. So we're gonna see what we had, and yeah, man. I just want to say thank you to everyone that has supported these videos so far, man, and this channel. We grew really fast, man, and that's all credit to you guys. I can't say thank y'all enough, man. We're at 942 subs at the time of upload. So the goal is 1,000, man. And for those, I don't know if y'all watched all the way through the last video. I don't know if you're gonna watch all the way to the end of this video. But my birthday is March 24th, this Sunday, man. So hey, that would be a great birthday gift if I wake up Saturday with 1,000 subs. That would be a great birthday gift. I say Christmas, goodness gracious, my time. But yeah, man, thank y'all so much. Like, comment, subscribe, and we gonna keep the videos rolling, man. You know, we're not gonna stick on basketball the whole time. I got some other videos that I want to react to. I've had a few friends point some things out and just be like, yo, you should react to this. So, you know, I'm taking requests, man. I'm all for whatever, man. Like, I'm down to just learn new things or you know, it's whatever, man. I'm with whatever. And I'm just so glad that y'all are supporting, man. Like, I can't say thank you enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I'm gonna say it one more time. Thank y'all so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And we're gonna stick on the basketball for a little bit longer, but this channel won't be strictly dedicated to basketball. So for those that are here that I want to see different reactions, they're coming. And I might be doing, I got some vlogs I'm going to do too. So I don't know if y'all are in the vlogs, but if you are, you know, I'll gladly love to let y'all see, you know, what I do on my daily. You know, I think my life is pretty interesting. You know, we do some cool things. I do a little bit of traveling here and there. So yeah, man, thank y'all again. The support is so amazing. And y'all have a wonderful day, night, afternoon, morning, whatever time it is where you're at when you watch this video. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Peace.